Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain why investing in Postnl is a good decision. Postnl is specialized in supplying parcels, mail and e-commerce services, but also services like direct marketing, document management and many more. I am going to discuss these three ratios, namely the quick ratio, debt ratio, the return on equity, and I will end with a conclusion. Firstly, the current ratio. Good current ratio is between 1.2 to 2. This means that the company has 2 times more current assets than liabilities to cover its debt. A current ratio below 1 shows that the business doesn't have enough liquid assets to cover its short-term liabilities. From 2019 to 2021, PostNL had a good current ratio because it's each time above 1. Secondly, the debt ratio. Ideally, it's around 1 and 1.5. A high debt ratio means that the business has taken a large amount of risk. A company with a high debt ratio is often considered to be highly leveraged or that its assets are financed through debt and not equity. Thus, the lower the better. PostNL scored well on this ratio because it's low. Lastly, ROE or return on equity. ROE above 20% is considered a good investment. If the ratio is too low, the company didn't use the capital that was invested by shareholders efficiently. In 2019, the ROE was not that good, but if we look at 2020, the graph peaks due to the corona crisis. Now moving on to shares. Looking at the graph, you see a high peak in May 2021. This is mainly due to the investments made that increased productivity. A few months later, the chart is declining sharply. This because of the allegations of undeclared work that appeared in media. In addition, PostNL, like many others, is suffering from an increase in its costs, like fuel, employees, which it finds difficult to pass on to its customers as demand has already fallen as a result of reduced purchasing power and customers shopping in shops again. To conclude, I definitely believe PostNL is a really good company to invest in. The company scores good on all three ratios. You can see that they have grown over the past years. They made remarkable more profit in 2021 especially. The pandemic was a chance for them to seize an opportunity. Numerous people were constantly at home and stores were closed most of the time, so they shop more online, and this leads to more packaged that needed to be delivered. It's noticeable that 2019 wasn't the most profitable year for PostNL. This is due to the 2 million fine for not delivering enough on time in 2019. Delivering on time and keeping customers satisfied is their main priority right now. In addition, shares are increasing again and they never had a negative share price in the past 2 months. So I believe PostNL definitely will keep on improving and it's a good investment.